Yo, what is up, guys? Hi, guys, have a lovely day so far. So, back for more F122, as you can see, doing some open lobbies this time around. So, this video is a little bit different because it's all about one person in this lobby who, a very quick driver, I have a race against with in open lobbies. So, we had a good start in the middle of the pack at Hungary for 5 laps. Coming through the middle, just trying to very nicely, and then suddenly I got into a sandwich, had nowhere to go, and I was boxed in. So I dropped down to P14th on by towards turn 2. Ferrari banging wheels there, but lucky I managed to avoid it, so no issues at all there. So I just need to make my way through the field once again, just taking my time. And we've got another 2 spinners there, so it puts me into P11, not too bad. And I've got more spinners, so it puts me back where I was, where I left off at the start of the race. So yeah, just trying my best to make through the field once again. Coming towards the first sector now. Got a nice train in front of me for the lead. So the lead is not that far away, so we're making progress. Taking my time through there and then use a little bit EOS on the exit. Didn't use it on the first lap, just trying to save it a little bit. So I decided back out on this one. Try to do a switchback. And then I thought, okay, I'll just back out again, try and find a way through. As we come towards through here, I got tangled again, and also the Mercedes tangled as well. And then this guy right in front of me, this guy, Felix F1, where his name is, he's on PC. He's a very quick driver, so that's the guy what I'm talking about since I joined this lobby. So you might see me at Spa and Austria in the patch video from last week. So yeah, he was in this lobby as well. That was in the same lobby where we left off. Now we're doing these 2 again, and then it'll be another 4 more in the other 2 videos time. And we are right next to each other, trying to recover from the spins we had on that 2, making way through the field once again. So he's got a penalty and I haven't, so we're making progress so far. So I decided to follow the quickest guy in the Mercedes, just staying behind him. So hopefully I can use his DRS, well, not till the next lap, and see where we go from there. So the leader is just coming towards the middle sector now, towards turn 4. So we're not that far away, but we might caught them up eventually. As you can see, the Mercedes guy, he's just clearing away a little bit by a few tenths each sector. So yeah, that's why he's quick. So that's what this is all about today's vid note. I do respect him. I mean, I did give him space and see what happens, and then also we had a nice battle at France. Well, that'll be later on in the vid note, so stay tuned for that, because that race was a little bit interesting, but I wasn't expecting to happen at the same time when I was doing this. I didn't even know it at the time. So yeah, he's managed to come up to the train once again. I'm just about almost behind. So using a little bit of EOS, just trying to get the momentum as I can. Yeah, he's already up to P3 already, and I'm just about to pull up to the train right now. So as we come towards the exit of turn 2 and turn 3 right now, the Ferrari got spun. The AI the AI just stops for no reason, so that puts me into P5, so that's fair enough. So now I'm back behind this. Now this is the fight for the lead of this race. So yeah, if I didn't have that 2 spins, I would have been leading right now. If I didn't have the 2 spins, would have been leading right now, but that's fine. You learn from there, and you make mistakes. Everything happens. And then time I got to the 3rd sector, the Mercedes guy is in the lead already, so he's clearing away already. So yeah, now I'm stuck behind these guys. A little bit weird there. Yeah, how he got spun, so at least it wasn't my fault. Haas, well, a little bit nagging there from the Haas, but well, I got past him eventually. Don't know what happened there. Managed to get DOS though from the guy ahead of me, so at least I can gain him a little bit. So yeah, it looks like fine for P2 right now, or if Nita makes a mistake or something like that. I decided to go for a move at turn 2 right here, and I turned a little bit too early, and that got me a penalty. So a bit harsh there, because I wasn't sure if he was going to close the door on me, and I was worried he was going to do that. So I had to make sure I turned a little bit too early. So just to make sure. I knew that they do that sometimes, but it was just nowhere to go. It's impossible to overtake. It's best to when you're in front, really. I thought I tried it in the middle sector, but it didn't work, so I had to back out. And then he's a little bit all over the place, but I think I'm just a little bit, just taking my time. By the time I got to the 3rd sector, I decided to go for the move at turn 12. I managed to get him this time around. He's still alongside me by the time we got to the last 2 corners. I decided to go out on the outside, but it worked eventually. And then I managed to get P2 by the end of the laps, by the last corner. So that was a very nice battle there. Managed to recover from 2 spins on the first 2 laps, and I managed to get P2 from the quickest guy who won the race with the, yeah, he had 2 second, yeah, so yeah, it didn't make a difference really with the penalties, but it's fine. Yeah, P2 is not too bad from the 2 spins I had, so it's not, I mean, if I didn't have the 2 spins, I would have just won it if I didn't have that 2 spins, but it's fine. No issues at all there. So now we're off to France for race 2. Starting in the middle once again, P7. And 5 nights are out and away we go at France. Managed to get an okay start. Not a bad start. And then you see the Mercedes guy decided to let everyone go through, including myself. As we come towards the 1st sector, those 3 cars ahead of me are kind of nagging or something. But I'm not sure it's me or those guys that have connection issues. I wasn't sure when I was in this race. And then those guys are kind of over the place. Then the AlphaTauri got into half spin, so I had to back out to make sure I go to the straight line. Then the Ferrari got spin right in front of me, that puts me into P2. And then this McLaren guy tagged me on left rear. And then he hit me on the side there, on the straight, for no reason. And then the Williams just dive-bombed out of nowhere. I had no choice to cut the corner there, so because I hit someone in the rear. Yeah, I don't know what that McLaren was doing, hitting me on the straight for no reason. It feels like I've done nothing wrong. I was just doing my own thing. And I'm on my 2nd warning already, so I only got 1 more warning until I get a 2-second penalty. So I had to be careful on this one. Well, it feels like it wasn't even my fault, really. So it wasn't my fault they had connection issues. That's what happens, really. And so come towards the end of the lap, you got the Williams is nagging, and then some of the leaders are nagging as well. So, and I was like, I'm not sure it's just me or the nagging issues. And then, though luckily, those 2 got tangled, and I managed to go onto the right, and I managed to clear away from some of the nagging people. And then one guy just went straight across. Well, I mean, he's just had enough, really, so he just got fed up, so... Yeah, I don't know what his problem is, but at least it's not... At least that's not my problem. Yeah, so... That means he's out of the race already, so that means I'm in P2 at the moment. So the leader's just not that far away. The quickest guy, who's right behind me already, so... Yeah, he was like last, and he went up to P3. So that's quite weird. Quite clever, actually. You'll see later on in the race, see how he managed to do it. Yeah, that guy's just given up, so... At the beginning of the race. So all I have to do is try and catch the leader. I'm in his DRS, but he might be using a bit of EOS than I am, so... Just trying to make sure I don't get a warning, and stay behind the AlphaTauri, so... Like I did in one time, when I stayed behind the leader and won the race on the last lap. One time. Yeah, just trying to stay with him, and DOS is not till lap 3. Coming towards it right now. Getting close to the leader, and then the quickest guy is right behind me as well. So I'm not use my EOS here, because I decided to save it for the next lap. So there's no point using it, so I thought take my time and all that. Coming through here, not too bad. A little bit of EOS there, just get a little bit of momentum. So I'm just trying to stay calm and much as I can. And try to get in his DRS, like I did, as always. And then now I've got the DRS and also a little bit. I'm starting to turn it off because I don't want to overtake him straight away. I want to save it a little bit. Started to go to the outside. He's fending. Started to let him at the corner. Trying to do a switchback, but it didn't work. Use a little bit EOS. Didn't use my EOS here because he was fending. I was getting closer. And then Mercedes right behind me as well. So I decided to give him the space. And then Mercedes was on my inside, give him space. Suddenly, those two got tangled at the left-hander, right-hander, sorry, right-hander I meant to say. And those two got tangled, and that puts me into the lead. So that was quite lucky. So I made the right decision to go to the outside on that bit. So I think Mercedes, he's trying to net him back through, because maybe he touched him on the rear. Wasn't, well, kind of his fault there, so kind of fair play to him, and also fair enough. Yeah, so he decided to let him back through, and hope he'd try again, because he's very quick, so I thought, oh, why not? And he's managed to get past him before turn 1, so I need to try and run away, so as much as I can, before he catch me at the last lap. Yeah, this is why, that's why he's the quickest driver I ever race against with, so, in this lobby, in this open lobbies. I'm doing the best I can. I'm just trying to run away as I can, save a bit of EOS. I was using it a little bit at the time, just to save it for the back straight, and then main straight as well a little bit, just in case. If you see the top left, the data, he was 2 seconds, he was 2.5 seconds behind me, where in, oh, the end of sector 3. And then now, if you look very closely, the data is coming down slightly. It went for like 2.5 seconds, and he went. By the time I get to the end of the lap, he's right on my tail. You will see any second right now. I mean, I just don't know how he did it. I know he's not using no assist, no traction. That's fair enough. So, and no assist at all. That's fair enough because I think he's using a wheel. I'm not really sure. So, he might be using a wheel because he's very quick. So. If he's on the controller, I'd be surprised. I don't know, like I am. At the moment. Yeah, you can see now, he's right on my tail. He's right on my rear wing now. And he set the fast lap of the race. Fair enough to him. So now I've got to try fend the last lap as much as I can. And try and hopefully win the race from there. Yeah, I mean, fair play to him. I just don't know how he caught me up so quickly. As I come towards the middle sector now, using all my ERS on the exit, just trying to get an exit there. going defensive, and then I looked behind. He was right next to me, and he went past me like a train. So, and I was like, I have nothing left. So I was like, okay, fair enough. And I was like, fair play to him. So he did give me space. I give him space. So fair enough. So there was nothing I can do there. So yeah. So that's why he was so quick. Yeah. So fair enough for him. Using no assist, no traction, using a wheel. Yeah. That's how PC players are so quick. So yeah, fair enough to him. So yeah, he did. Yeah, fair play to him though. So it looks like coming second once again, like I did at Hungary. So I thought I had a chance for a win, but it didn't happen. So yeah, so fair play to him. So nothing I can do there. So yeah, I'll take P2 and once again, and not too bad at all, or something like that. So yeah, so I'm going to end it here. So make sure you like the vid notes, subscribe to the channel if you're new for more F122, and also notifications as well, so you don't miss my vid notes every time I do a new one. 2 videos a week, or sometimes 1 or 3, whatever, if I feel like it. So yeah, so you guys enjoy your day, have a nice weekend, or wherever you are around the world, and all you guys have a nice day, enjoy your day, and see you later.